Well, now, greetings and salutations to you all once again. It is I, the Ravenous Spectre, and I know it's been a while since I actually put out a video like this, and I'm actually going to talk about something today that isn't a video game pickup, as a matter of fact. Whenever I started this channel, I was actually thinking about doing it about pro wrestling and heavy metal and video games, things that really interest me, and it seems like the channel evolved mostly to like 99.9% video games. But today that isn't going to be the case. I actually ended up getting onto Target's website because they ended up having buy two, get one free on like different types of media, books, board games, CDs, video games, stuff like that. And I found out that there was 3 albums on there that I really wanted to get because of the fact that I got them digitally. Yes, I already got them digitally, but I really wanted to have them physically too because I really did like them. So we're going to go ahead and get into those. And the first one we got here is Wynn Winter Saga. And basically this is a band that dresses up like dwarves, if you will. Think of it like Lord of the Rings or D&D, stuff like that. Some of the lyrics are very, very Lord of the Rings-ish, I guess you could say. But it's power metal. It's really good stuff. Honestly, I think this is probably their best album that they've put out to date. I like a few of their other songs as well. I think some of them are actually pretty good, but I never really saw myself as getting the entire album or anything like that. Hang on a second. All right, sorry, I had to get in there a little bit to kind of pull this out to flip through it a little bit. And of course, we got the lyrics here. And a few other little things. There's like an instrumental, and then I know you guys can't really read it, but that's the way it is from like page after page. Just a bunch of different lyrics, and of course there's the band themselves. I really do like their costumes, their outfits that they wear on stage, because matter of fact, they had some, they got some that were like this, I think, from like some of the concerts and things I've seen them in, but they've actually evolved a lot more with their look and their style, which I really, really like. But the music is really, really good. It really just feels like it just warps you into a fantasy world. It feels like it just takes you into like the world of the dwarves, if you will. I really do think that this is a very unique kind of style and a very unique take on a band. I really do like it. And you know, this further goes to give the big middle finger to people who say heavy metal's all about devil music and Satan and all this other stuff and sacrificing virgins around a fire and dancing naked around a fire and all this other bullshit. This right here is a big fuck you to them. That's just one example of it, though. There's like there's a whole lot more that has nothing to do with the devil. The devil, Bobby Boucher, the devil. So anyways, yeah. But anyways, really good stuff. But the next one we're going to get to here is Amon Amarth Berserker. This is all... Come on, focus, damn it. Dadgummit. Oh, Jesus. Anyways... But yeah, this has always been a favorite band of mine. This is one of those Viking metal bands, like folk. Well, that's not folk. It's Viking death metal. I guess that's just that's the way to be able to see it as. But yeah, definitely got some really awesome artwork here. Fear not death, for the hour of your doom is set, and none may escape it. Really freaking badass stuff there. And of course, we got the band here. The guy all the way on the left, I believe, is the new drummer, I think. One of the band members ended up leaving. I don't really know why. I just know that he ended up leaving, so I'm not really sure exactly what the situation was behind that. But anyways, yeah, you got this here. I hate this friggin' brightness. It pisses me off, but what can you do? But yeah, this one has a little bit more artwork to it, and it actually goes into like who the Berserkers were, I believe, like back in Viking times. They have a few pages here that's kind of talking about it and discussing it, and then they're getting into the musical lyrics as well. Really good stuff. Very melodic. It's melodic death metal. And of course, it's about Viking times. It's about Viking mythology, Viking history, the whole 9 yards. You know, their gods, their goddesses. What happened when they would go to war, different wars they were in, just the whole 9 yards. There's a lot of stuff that they ended up putting inside of the lyrics. Hang on a second. But yeah, there's the CD right there, as you can see. I apologize, I can't really get my hand around there. But I wanted to take that out to be able to show it because I thought that it looked really cool. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and show that real quick and talk about it with the lyrics and all that stuff. I had to take some time to be able to pull the CD out and pull the song booklet out and all that other stuff. So, but anyways, yeah. And the next one we have here is Cannibal Corpse, Red Before Black. Yeah, so basically, if you know who Cannibal Corpse is, they're one of those pioneers of death metal. Yeah, so there really isn't too much to talk about it. They've been really controversial in other countries. They've been banned in other countries, I guess, from selling their music and also from having concerts there and things like that. But there's some of their songs that I really do like. It's mostly like their newer stuff that I'm really into. And this stuff, it's more death metal, but it's horror death metal. If you guys have never really heard about them, or maybe you have, or maybe you were curious as to know exactly what they were all about, well, this is it. It's basically horror death metal. You can think of it like that, if you will. But anyways, we'll go ahead and flip through here real quick, and obviously you got the lyrics here, and you also got different members of the band as well. So it's been a long while since I've actually gotten any CDs, to be honest. It's been quite a long while. I'm actually glad that I'm getting back to collecting some of these again, because here's the thing. You can't beat physical media when it comes to CDs, especially. If you know how to take care of your stuff, everybody's like, well, what happens if it gets scratched? But if you take care of your stuff like you take care of other things, like your freaking body, for crying out loud, it won't get messed up. Quit making that as an excuse about, ooh, it might get scratched. Take care of your shit and it won't get scratched and messed up. God, you have pets and kids, put it way up at the top of the house, like on top of a shelf or something. Don't make that excuse. I've heard people talk about that like, oh, it might get messed up or I might lose it or something. Well, if you keep track of your shit, you won't lose it and it won't get messed up. All right, I'm going to get off of that. But yeah, it's a fact, man. Jesus. But anyways, one of the things is that even though I do have these albums digitally, obviously, I really didn't want them at that point in time. I really wasn't thinking anything about anything physically or nothing like that, even though I was really thinking to myself if I would really like the albums, and I truly did. So that's when I ended up jumping on them and buying them. But see, another thing is, so I've had problems with iTunes. iTunes gets screwed up beyond all recognition sometimes when it comes to their music. There's been times where I got to update to iTunes and it would just wipe songs off of my playlist and I have to go back and re-download them again, which I never deleted them in the first place to begin with. So iTunes is just retarded all around. I mean, they update it all the time and it's still freaking stupid. They don't know how to make their platform work properly. It's crazy. It's nuts. There's always some type of problems or glitches or hitches or something that is in iTunes. So even though I'll go and get a few songs here and there if I don't want to buy the whole album, I kind of came to a point to where I'm going to probably just buy the whole album now if I end up previewing an album, and if I really do like it, then I'm going to go ahead and just buy it and get it and have it. But honestly, like, iTunes is just starting to piss me the hell off now when it comes to music. I really do think that I may try out Amazon Music or some other type of music platform, because iTunes is just getting more stupid day after day when it comes to them trying to handle stuff. So anyways, getting this physical media really does make a difference. And so yeah, these are three great albums. If you've never heard of these bands before, if you've ever been interested in metal or you are interested in metal, then definitely check them out. So yeah, I mean, there isn't too much more to say about that, but I'll go ahead and end this like I always do. Later, taters.